Some of the good people of both races who live under the protection of the United States may not be satisfied with the decision of the Supreme Court.
The law is there to uphold the human principle, that there is equal justice because we feel it in our hearts, that this is the law of our hearts. And I think all of us now are very sober in realizing that unless we integrate, we shall very quickly disintegrate.
Illegal and unwarranted action by the central government. The President of the United States and the Attorney General have encouraged demonstrations.
To be given the rights of a human being?
I think you're not going to ever eat here. Now, do you oppose the business? Is that what you want to do? You can't eat here.
If an American, because his skin is dark, cannot eat lunch in a restaurant open to the public, if he cannot vote for the public officials who represent him, if, in short, he cannot enjoy the full and free life which all of us want, then who among us will be content to have the color of his skin changed and stand in his place?
It's on TV! Put it on TV! I want the world to see this!
We will march in Washington on August 28, 1963, along with hundreds of thousands of our fellow Americans who believe in equal opportunity and freedom for us all.
Now, we don't have any Rockefellers in our midst. We don't have any Henry Fords. But we do have a king. We've got Martin Luther King. And I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Good evening, my fellow citizens. This nation was founded by men of many nations and backgrounds. It was founded on the principle that all men are created equal, and that the rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. Today we are committed to a worldwide struggle to promote and protect the rights of all who wish to be free. And when Americans are sent to Vietnam or West Berlin, we do not ask for whites only. It ought to be possible, therefore, for American students of any color to attend any public institution they select without having to be backed up by troops. It ought to be possible for American consumers of any color to receive equal service in places of public accommodation, such as hotels and restaurants and theaters and retail stores, without being forced to resort to demonstrations in the street. And it ought to be possible for American citizens of any color to register and to vote in a free election without interference or fear of reprisal. It ought to be possible, in short, for every American to enjoy the privileges of being American without regard to his race or his color. In short, every American ought to have the right to be treated as he would wish to be treated, as one would wish his children to be treated. But this is not the case.